At lar3z_TV, it seems like your sound alerts browser source is offline. Make sure you've implemented the source correctly in OB.
He's made it to the show. Jake Peavy, former Cy Young Award winner. What do you recall about putting on that Padres uniform for the first time in 2002?
Well, before putting it on, Rofo, I remember walking into a big league clubhouse for the first time and seeing Peavy 44 hanging on a locker. In a way, seeing Trevor Hoffman, some future Hall of Famers in this room. Was scared, was excited all at the same time, asking a lot of questions, but ready to prove that I belong at that level.
Carlos. I was so grateful, so excited. One thing that caught me by surprise is I was extremely nervous playing defense. Like just being out there for the first time, and was extremely nervous, yet at the plate, I was able to find my calm. So I had to work on how to control my breathing between the lines.
All that work has paid off. He's finally made it to the bigs.
Listen, nobody's going to sit there and say the kid can't have his day in the sun, mom and dad in the stands, major league debut, but take it easy. The sport is littered with these hot shots who come up, get all excited, maybe even have a couple of decent days, but baseball's 162 games. Cream rises to the top, and then all...
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Aaron Judge. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Way. And towing the slab here, Garrett Cole.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. In the air, left side. Mendoza hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2.
Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. One down, base is empty. In the air, left field. Mendoza makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder.
So up next, Marco Mendoza.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Marco Mendoza. Let him rip right here. Let's go.
Ripped on a line to center. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
And stepping in is the speedy Marco Mendoza. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Mendoza getting to start in left, just 19 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Check swing, no appeal. They say it went. Grounder off the pitcher. Whips it to Mountcastle. That's an overlining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that one is lifted in the air. Mendoza right there to make the grab. And there's one down. And now it's Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Mendoza brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Miguel Sano. Here's a rocket out to left. Mendoza makes the grab, 1 away. So 1 out, nobody on. Now Adley Rutschman. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. That one lifted to left. Puts it away for the out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Austin Hayes.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. This one lifted in the air, left field. Brings it in, and that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees nothing. 1 out, bases empty. Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
See it, drive it, let's go, kid.
Got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger.
Back in New York. New inning getting started. Here's Miguel Sano. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Mendoza hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Back in the Bronx, here's the left fielder, Marco Mendoza. The Yankees looking to rally. The pitch. Just missed. Bautista, 28 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. The 1-0. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to Mountcastle. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. 4-1 the final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here And our starting pitcher here today, Nestor Cortez Jr. What do you look for here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Welcome back. Bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Yankees, Marco Mendoza.
Marco Mendoza.
Wells back to work. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. 1 away. And up next for New York, Marco Mendoza. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone! Marco Mendoza with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
One down. Jorge Mateo now. That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. 3rd home run of the season. It's 2-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next for New York, Marco Mendoza. He's already homered here in this one. Mendoza, in his rookie season, just 19 years old. And he was born in Puerto Rico. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And that is gone. A towering home run. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-2.
When a guy's got a pretty nasty slurve out there, you've got to have really good pitch recognition at the plate. That way you can commit to it early, get the barrel there, and do some damage.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Marco Mendoza.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Bunted back towards the pitcher. On to first, and they get him trying to bunt for a hit.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
He's just hit his first career home run. Carlos Pena, you hit 286 home runs in your career. What do you remember about home run number one?
Well, the first home run I hit went the opposite way, so that's good hitting right there, Jake.
That's right.
I got a pitch out over the plate. Gil Heredia threw me a fastball out there, and I crushed it. Placata, left center field. And then that same game, I went deep again versus Vizcaíno for my second homer of the game. So it was a two-homer night for me.
Were you able to track down the ball?
No. Can you believe that? Whoever has my home run ball, my first homer ball, come on, give it back. Come
now, how much tougher is it to hit a home run at this level as opposed to other levels of professional baseball?
Well, you know what? When you're between the lines and in the batter's box, you know, everything becomes the same, right? You just have to see the ball, hit it, get good contact. So that's the same. I'm just talking about the pressure around you makes it that much harder. And, of course, the competition is better on the mound. So the likelihood of you going Placata in the big leagues is, you know, lower than in...
Well, I'll speak from getting in the box. Even though I was a pitcher, it was hard enough, Roflo, to make contact. Making contact versus a major league pitcher is a very tough thing. To hit a homer, even tougher.
Yeah, 3 home runs in Jake Peavy's career, including one against Brad Penny. Where?
Dodger Stadium.
Look at that.
There you go. That's a memorable homer.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started. And today's starting pitcher, Jeffrey Springs. What's the scouting report on him?
Oh, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
1-2 to Margot. High fly ball out into left center field. Mendoza makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Yandy.
Next to hit, Marco Mendoza. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
First offering misses the mark. Springs, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Way high.
Come on, big guy.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. And down on strikes. And stepping in for the Yankees, Marco Mendoza. Went down on strikes his first time through. Mendoza, just 19 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Bounce to the left side. Mondesi fires over to first. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for man at second here with 2 away. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Marco Mendoza. First pitch not close.
Come on, big guy.
On the ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He doesn't have a throw, and now they have runners at the corners.
Now, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
So 2 on with 2 away. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Step off. Oh, he jumped early. The tag, and that's out number 3. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Josh Lowe. He's 0 for 1. And a pitch. Ripped on a line. Mendoza makes the grab, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They continue to trail 7-0. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 3.
Hey, find something you like up there.
There's a strike.
Hey, easy on. Here we go.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batter, second baseman, Gleyber.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one. Mendoza leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a weak ground ball to the left side. The throw to first, and Gleyber Torres retired. And the inning is over. The Yanks lead 1, but they're still in control. It's 7-0.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
2024 Tampa Bay Rays.
Coming up on the first pitch, today's starting pitcher, Zach Eflin.
Yeah, 8 earned runs last time out. You've got to be better than that if you're going to stay in the rotation and pitch at this level. Look for him today to be really good on the ball.
1 down. Now batting Wander Franco. Right-hander kicks, deals. Left field. And there's 2 away. Second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Marco Mendoza. Eflin back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right here.
Into center and a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
He's going.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. kicks and deals. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And here it comes. He's trying for third. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Trey Sweeney stepping in now for the Yankees. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits. Got him. Huge strikeout there. And now it's Brandon Lau. 1 for 1 with a single so far. 0-2 now. In the air, left side. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Stepping in, Marco Mendoza. Picked up a base hit to center his first time on. Rips that one to right. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock.
Here's Wander Franco. And a pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit. Rosarena flies around third. Here comes the throw. Not in time, he's safe at the plate. We are tied at 2. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. The 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Mendoza makes the grab for the second out.
The right fielder, number 13.
2 on with 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 2.
Mendoza.
There's the strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hey, one time, right now.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Down and in, moved his feet.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Got him. Swinging, it's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And welcome back. And now, Yandy Diaz.
Third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Trevino back to work. Lifted in the air, out to left. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there.
And now it's going to be Marco Mendoza.
Right guy, right place. Here we go.
And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees looking to rally. Peraza on second. Volpe at first. 2 out of the inning.
And no one better. What's up right here?
In the air, left field. Rosarena moving under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the third. So first and second with 2 outs. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. Comebacker to the mound. That's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark. Now we go to the 11th. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Run comes in from second, and it's now 5-4. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4.
5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's the left fielder, Marco Mendoza. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's a little bit low. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
1-2. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, things starting to unravel out there on the mound. He's giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself, or he's not going to be out there much longer.
The 0-1. Swung on, belted, deep left field. That one on its way, gone. Giancarlo Stanton with a blast. His 4th home run of the season. The Yankees score first. It's 4-0. Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees.
The left fielder, Marco Mendoza.
Hey, let her rip.
Foul ball. Runner leads away at second.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead is up to 5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. Base is empty with 2 away. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. In there for strike 1.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
That one missing inside. In the air, left field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So the Yanks go in order as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's the second baseman, Isaac Paredes. Rodon back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead.
Bottom of the 6th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 away now. Here's Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1.
Mike Zunino.
Hey, 2 away now.
The pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. Mendoza puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Rays held in check here. It's 5-0. Marco Mendoza digs in now. 1 for 2.
Like you can, come on.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. That one missed. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that'll load the bases.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Stanton now. He's already homered in this game. And the pitch. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And here is Anthony Rizzo.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with
swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Runs in the inning, but so 1 out, nobody on. And stepping in for the Rays, Nico Holsizer. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Snags it on the run. 2 down. Manuel Margot up to the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Mendoza makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Tampa. Not going their way. It's 7-0.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
This one ends 7-0. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
First for the victorious Yankees. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors.
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that's so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Jameson Taillon. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
We all saw his hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. McCann fires. Safe. Stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Mendoza around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Base is empty, one away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Bounce to the right. Corner. Got the out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very...
So 2 down. And up next for Chicago, Edwin Rios. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top of the 6th inning at the plate. Marco Mendoza. First offering in the dirt. Thompson goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out. Man at first. Now at the plate, Christopher Morel. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Righty delivers. And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So 2 on with 2 away. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. 2 outs. Out towards left center, Mendoza settles under this one, puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it 6-1. Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees.
Left fielder, Marco Mendoza.
Wi-Fi up there, huh?
On the corner for a strike. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Here we go, here we go.
Kicks and fires. Ball one there.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control. Here's Nico Horner. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian.
Base is full, two gone. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Marco Mendoza. That one hammered center field. Way back there. And he leaves the yard. Grand slam. Third home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 11-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam. It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Justin Steele.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Bounce to third. Rios throws out to first. And it's a 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered in this one. That one lifted to left. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's...
Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
On the ground to third, and foul ball. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence.
So digging in, Marco Mendoza.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Yankees looking to rally. The pitch. Base hit center field. Here comes Stanton. He'll score, and now they trail by one.
Well done. Drives in the run. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And the right-hander deals on the ground. And it's through for a hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. One's in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
2-1 now. On the ground to first, could be two. Over to Swanson. He turns it. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
At the belt and fires. That's to third. Sends it across to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they score twice and even it up late. Back here at the friendly confines. Now here is Trey Mancini. Cortez back to work. Left field. Makes the catch. And a quick out, number one.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's the left fielder, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 3. Rosenthal, a former All-Star, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
They need you right now. Keep it going.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Kicks and deals. A little bit low. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. There's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
2-2. Just missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Gleyber Torres up next. Right-handed reliever. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. 6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next.
Chicago Cubs.
Just about ready to go, and on the hill, Hayden Wesneski.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the base of the wall. Safe at second.
Everything came together perfectly for him.
Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Marco Mendoza. Wisniewski back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong makes the play. 1 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Dean Corey, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Mendoza makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's a speed threat, Marco Mendoza. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Next pitch inside, and now it's even 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now all seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Singled and scored his first time. Mendoza gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ball popped up. Mendoza around third. Corner with a relay home. He beats it safe. And they trail by 1.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dean Corey. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Bases loaded with 1 away. Trey Mancini now 1 for 2. Swung on, belted. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging from third. A big run scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. So up next, Marco Mendoza. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Judge on at first, nobody out. Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Davis brings it in, and there's 1 down. Back here at Wrigley Field, and the batter now, Marco Mendoza. And he deals. And that misses off the outside edge. The Yankees looking to rally. Next offering down in the dirt. And that's in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next offering is down low.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Two now. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Strike in there. McCann fires. Safe. Stolen base. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
High in the air, out to right. Mancini after it. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Mendoza headed for the plate. He will score, and it's a one-run game.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. A lot of times in today's...
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. This one lifted in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out.
The first baseman, number 4, Dean Corey.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one fouled off.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
The bases are full for the New York Yankees. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead it in the 10th.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put.
Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees. Quarter infielders playing in. And that's outside. Check swing. He went. Strike 1.
Drive him in for us. Let's go, baby.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The pitch. Grounder might be 2. On to Gonzalez for 1. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Marco Mendoza.
Yeah, he was a tough luck loser last time out, dominating his opponent. Soft contact. They were able to score a couple of runs, but outside of that, everything was sharp. You hope that he gets a better result this time out. Reward the guy for his hard work. Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on the go. And there's a hit. Here comes Aaron Judge. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver. Next pitch is popped up. Miranda makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo
Mendoza, the runner at third. Guillorme at first. One gone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Two gone with runners at the corners. Here's the veteran second baseman, Gleyber Torres. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. 0-0 after one from Yankee Stadium. Inning number 2 when we get back on the show. Here's Byron Buxton. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In the air, left field. Mendoza puts the squeeze on that one, and that is the third out of the inning. Marco Mendoza, the next to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Ball one, no strikes. Winder goes 6 feet 5 inches, 210 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside.
Try that pitch now, eh?
Next one is off the plate. 3-1. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Luis Guillorme.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And a pitch. Runner takes off. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Larnach makes the grab. 2 down. Aaron Judge at the plate. He popped out his first time.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's to third. Slings it across. That's the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors. Back for more from the Bronx. Start of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Alex Kirilloff. Strasburg back to work. Well struck left field. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Marco Mendoza. First pitch swinging.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
One down, base is empty.
1-1. Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, great take right there. Hey, get a good one.
In the air, left side. And makes the grab. That's out number 2. Jose Miranda, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 2. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The relay throw. Tag. Not in time. Safe. It's 2-zip. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Marco Mendoza. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The Yankees looking to rally. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Alex Kirilloff. Correa back to work. Lifted in the air out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 3. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 2 runs.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the New York Yankees. All right, first pitch coming up. And pitching in this game, Carlos Rodon. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Marco Mendoza, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. And ball one. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while.
Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees. Caught looking his first time up. Mendoza hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And a big swing and a miss.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent, from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
The 0-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Kepler makes the catch, inning over. So they make short work of him there. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Here's Byron Buxton. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Buxton.
0-1 now. Left field, way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied 0-0. One down. Now the third baseman, Jose Miranda. 0 for 1 so far. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now batting Max Kepler. He hit into a double play his first time up. In the air, out towards left center. Mendoza hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting the first baseman.
Here's a speed threat, Marco Mendoza.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
On the ground to the left. Over to Polanco. They get 1. On to first in time. Double play. Back at Yankee Stadium, down the number 2 hitter, Jorge Polanco. Rodon back to work. And that one hammered. Mendoza going back some more, and gone! Jorge Polanco goes deep, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 1-0.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort and left to try and bring it.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Marco Mendoza.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
First offering misses the mark.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And it's even up.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Here we go. No one better. Let's go.
The 1-1. Hard on the ground to first. To second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam. Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, something we'll have to keep an eye on in this one, the weather. Pretty dry right now, but there is rain expected around the stadium later in the game, and that could cause some sort of a delay.
And when you're aware of that, Boog, you know you got to come out and try to score early, put some runs up, get a lead, because you just never know if you're going to be able to continue that game or what that delay is going to do to your starting pitcher, perhaps. So, you know, always want to play with an urgency, but even more so on a day like this when you've got forecast for rain later.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. And on the mound now, Garrett Cole. How about a scouting report on him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Marco Mendoza.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
The wind of the pitch. That one pushed foul. Lopez, he's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him One of the best in the game. Comebacker to the mound, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played backward with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Luis Guillorme, 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Next offering is in for a strike.
And when a hitter steps in the box, he knows that I got to be ready to swing, and that's where it really opens things up for him to change speeds, change location to get the swing and miss.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. So many strikeout guys do have trouble with walks because usually the strikeout. And there he goes. There's a ball. Bro, see! Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Lopez throws over. Mendoza back in on a dive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here is Aaron Judge. Here comes a pitch. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Huge strikeout there.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. Got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Base hit into center field. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
Back in the Bronx, and now the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Because he's so good, if you get runners on, runners in scoring position, you've got to find a way to push that run across.
So the batting order turns over, and now here is Marco Mendoza. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And just hacking like you used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. And there's a ball.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Line drive and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now back, the third baseman,
Luis Guillorme stepping in now for the Yankees. The 1-1. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2.
Runner, yes, yes.
Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag.
Really nice job right there, especially on the mound. Sometimes when that runner breaks, everybody panics, especially the pitcher, and then you don't make the play, you don't execute what needs to be done to get that runner out. That time he just...
Now Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. So 1 out with 2 aboard. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game. And well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Marco Mendoza.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Fought off foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Dominguez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
There you go, left side.
Ober picks over Dominguez. Back on a dive.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-2. So 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton. That one lifted to left. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, this is definitely a rarity, a 1-pitch save. You come into the ball game, so much pressure, don't know what's going to happen, and fortunately you make the pitch, you get the out, and everyone has a big sigh of relief.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 11 hits.
Well, we spoke earlier with Kellen Lee, mental performance coach, about superstitions in baseball, and now let's get a player perspective on it. Joe Mauer, the former American League MVP. Joe, your teammate for so much of your career, Justin Morneau, was notoriously superstitious. What were some of the things that he did pregame?
Oh, my goodness. Where do I start? He had a few of them. I remember he had an old hockey jersey T-shirt that he wore under his uniform for every game. And after about 150 games, that jersey wasn't looking too well. So he would wear it, and he was convinced that that was contributing to his performance on the field. So, you know, I was all for it. I was making sure that T-shirt was ready to go each and every night. But he would have a lot of different ones on how he prepared his meals, and we had teammates making different shakes for him before the game at certain times. So we just wanted to make sure the big man felt good and felt good going into the game.
You're out.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And two top-level arms taking the mound in this one, Singy. These are the types of matchups you look forward to as a fan.
Boogan, is an offense coming into a game like this on either side. You know that pitcher's not going to make many mistakes, if any. So when he does, you have to take advantage. When you have that inning where you can push across a run or two, maybe more, you better make it happen then, because if you don't, you may not get the opportunity again.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher tonight, Nestor Cortez Jr.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Mendoza settles under it and makes the catch. And there we head to the bottom of the second. And the batter now, Marco Mendoza. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, on to the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Ezekiel Duran gets under it and pops it up. Sweeney makes the grab on the run. And next for New York, Marco Mendoza.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's Stanton now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that is a big first out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Up the middle, knocks it down to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So bases loaded with one away. Kyle Higashioka stepping in now for the Yankees. And he's already singled in this game. Back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch.
One down, runner at first. Next to hit, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 2. Swings through that one. 0-1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
All right, one time right here.
The pitch off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2.
Let it rip right here.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Spin throw, that's 1. Over to first, safe. Now Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. 2 outs. Popped up. Young makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 gone, runner at first. Sam Huff getting ready to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely hammered that.
Bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. The pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the grab after a long run. 1 away.
Every day during batting practice, well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like...
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, your 2024 New York.
Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Clark Schmidt. What's the word on him?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Marco Mendoza now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Chris, you know, you look at Nathan Eovaldi's resume. He won the World Series with the Red Sox in 2018, but he was actually originally drafted by the Dodgers back in 2008. He was an 11th round pick. Runner on the move. In the air to left center. Seager under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Strand a pair. So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Nathaniel Lowe. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Fires to second too late. And he's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? So digging in, Adolis Garcia. His first at bat was a strikeout. Kicks and fires. In the air left field. And Garcia is out. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 3.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run.
Base is empty, 1 away, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. And now 1-2. Chris, one dubious note on Eovaldi. May 18th, 2022, he matched a big league record, gave up 5 homers in an inning against the Astros Alvarez, Tucker, Pena, Brantley, and Gurriel all took him deep.
With that kind of velocity.
Now
One down. Marco Mendoza will hit next. 1 for 2. And that's down and away. Mendoza goes 6'1", 180 pounds, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Ground ball right side. Over to first, and 2 away now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Marcus Semien. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and it's out of here. Marcus Semien goes deep. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 8-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch.
Back here in New York, here's Jesse Winker. Left field. And there's one down. Man at first with 1 gone. Marco Mendoza digs in now. 1 for 3. That's down and in.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Next offering misses. Now 2-0. And a foul ball. LeMahieu leads off first with 1 away. Good eye right there.
Hey, kids, see it.
And a 3-1 on the way.
Let's go.
And it's fouled away. Three and 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Come on.
Righty to the plate. And that's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
And the 1-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Drive that pitch now, eh?
Kicks and deals. That one missed. Now 3-0. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And the pitch. Ground ball left side. Dive, and he's got it. The throw. Seager over to second. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Next pitch is popped up. And that'll do it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 8 and the Yankees 3.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And this may be a weird one, Chris. We've got the wind absolutely howling out of the ballpark. So that's sure to make lives difficult for the pitchers and outfielders.
And even the infielders, when you have those pop-ups to shallow part of the outfield or maybe the rim of the infield, where normally an infielder's backpedaling a little bit to make a catch, never fun when you look up and you see those flags blowing all over the place. You know there's activity up in the air.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go on the hill here today. It'll be Steven Strasburg. What do you have on him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And here is Ezekiel Duran. And the right-hander deals. Out towards left center. Mendoza hauls it in, and there's one away. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Marco Mendoza. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Luis Guillorme. Here's the 0-2. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting fourth,
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
To third, Duran. Slings to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. 2 outs, nobody on. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. 0-2 now. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. On the warning track and hauls it in. So they go quiet. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Marco Mendoza. And the right-hander back to work.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
He swings and fouls one off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Next offering is outside. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And up next for New York, Luis Guillorme. Single to right in his first trip. Gray, in his 8th season, 32 years old, a former first runner on the go. Pitch outside, throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Zach bunt towards third. Goes to third for one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. So the batting order turns over. Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hey, we're patient up there.
The pitch. Out there to center. Yastrzemski hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's Marcus Semien. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Gone. Stepping in now for the Yankees. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break. Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
2 outs, bases full. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Marco Mendoza. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Luis Guillorme. Semien. Out number 3. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you game 1 of a huge 4-game weekend set. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Minnesota Twins.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
2024 Minnesota Twins.
First pitch moments away. getting the nod on the mound. Joe Ryan. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Torres at third. Judge over at first with 1 away. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say
ground ball could be 2. In plenty of time to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So first and second with 2 outs. And now Carlos Correa 0 for 1 with a flyout. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. The throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's your pitch, right here.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
Got him. And 1 out now. 1 down. Runner at first. Jose Miranda, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In the air, left side. Mendoza brings it in with a nice running grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way.
And here is Marco Mendoza.
Mendoza.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Ball 1 there.
1-0.
To the right side. Polanco tossed to second, and he'll keep it for just the 1. 2 outs, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2.
Looking for yours now. Come on,
Mendoza off of first with 2 away.
He's going.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Max Kepler at the plate. Ball to strike. Fly ball down the line. He's under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faced.
Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Right-handed reliever. And ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey, get your pitch, see through, Lon. Let's go.
And a 1-2. And now 2-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Next pitch just misses. 3-2 now. Giancarlo Stanton to bat next. That's hard hit on the line. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And the inning is over. The Yanks lead 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Runner at first with 2 away. Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. Righty delivers. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. Back in Minnesota, here's the left fielder, Marco Mendoza. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. Next pitch is outside. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Line drive. Could be extra bases. The run scores from second, and it's now 5-4. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Here's Stanton now.
Hey, clutch up, right here.
And the pitch. This to third. Slides. He's got it. To first. On the money. Nice play.
Up next,
Man at second with 1 away. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
2 outs with a man at third. And next for New York, Kyle Higashioka. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitcher's away, and he did exactly. Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
12 hits, no errors.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Minnesota Twins. Here's a speed threat, Marco Mendoza. And the first offering is not close. There's a strike. LeMahieu leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is down low. And a count 2-1. In the air out to center. That is the inning.
It looked like somebody pulled the parachute on that ball, but good concentration. Stumbled a little bit, but was able to hold on to it as he made contact with the ground.
Now the third baseman, Jose Miranda. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Well, a swing like that.
Back at target field, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Marco Mendoza. The wind of the pitch. In the air to left down the line. Larnach. He ranges to his right. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 1 down. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Hacks it. Misses. It's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this line.
Jose Miranda getting ready to hit. And the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's a ball that a lot of times.
And welcome back. Now here is Marco Mendoza. And fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and he's on at first.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No outs. Runner at first. Giancarlo Stanton now at the plate. 1 for 3. The 0-2. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Base hit into right center. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time. Now they've got to find a way to get the job done. Time run at third, less than 2. This is a huge at-bat coming up.
Makes the catch, 1 down. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Sweeney. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Now safe at first. He gets back in. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a little roller right side. Tosses to first, but the game is tied as the run comes in.
These guys have gotten off to a great start. They've come in here. They've won the first 2 games of this series, riding high right now, pretty confident. But you got to be careful. If you're overconfident and you don't stay focused at the task at hand, you could drop the next 2 games and leave here feeling a little disappointed after a great start to the series.
And your final 4-2. From Target Field in Minneapolis, Saturday baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Minnesota Twins.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
24, Minnesota Twins.
One down. Marco Mendoza digs in now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
0-1. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player you want to look.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone. If he can.
Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a slow roller. Ramirez steps on the bag. That's the third out. Brian Jeffers at the plate. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back. Bottom 4, and now the first baseman, Harold Ramirez.
The first baseman, Harold Ramirez.
Cortez back to work. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mendoza makes the grab, 1 down. Marco Mendoza stepping in now for the Yankees. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Mendoza, in his rookie season, just 19 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one ripped.
Come on, ball, get on up.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Hey, come on, now one time right here.
Paddock moved to first, and he's back in safely. Mendoza, the runner at first with 2 gone. High fly ball out into left center field. Cordero coming in on it, tracks it down for the out, and that will end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 1 and the Twins 0. And now Marco Mendoza, 1 for 3.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First pitch, and he just misses. Runner at second, 2 down.
Clutch up for us. Right guy, right place. Let's go, baby.
Good eye right there.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And another ball. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center. So 2 away with nobody on. So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. Popped in the air, left field. Mendoza makes the play, and that is that. Nothing. Back in Minnesota, last chance for the home team. Harold Ramirez at the dish. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And a quick out number 1.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here's Royce Lewis. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boo, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long. Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
For the victorious Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Sunday baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Minnesota Twins.
And now, your 2000.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. New inning getting started. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Marco Mendoza. Gray back to work. Gray, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slurve, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Next offering is in for a strike.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Next pitch misses way outside. Next pitch misses outside. Full count now.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
And he deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Larnach racing over to make the catch.
That is it. The designated hitter.
Digging in, Marco Mendoza. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
Ripped on the ground to second. Third out, and that ends the frame. 3 go the Yankees. Back at Target Field, top of inning number 7. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Let it rip one time. Need you right here.
Kicks and fires. Mendoza checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
At the belt and fires. Runner takes off. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the catcher up to hit. Kyle Higashioka, 1 for 2. And a pitch. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 out. And now Trey Sweeney. He's already homered here in this one. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
The next pitch misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
Here's the center fielder, Jason Dominguez. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's
1 down. Now the left fielder, Marco Mendoza.
Marco Mendoza.
Hey, your pitch.
Out to short. Zips it across. That's the 2nd out. 5-0 the final in this one. And the road team picks up the win. And outstanding. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Willie Adames. Leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starter, it'll be Steven Strasburg. What do we have on him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. In the air, left field, Mendoza has this one sized up, snags it for the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 12, Hunter.
Bottom of the first, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Marco Mendoza.
Hey, let her
Marco
one time.
Mendoza.
I see it, drive it. Let's go.
The wind of the pitch. And he pumps it a strike. Ripped on a line to center. Mitchell hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Marco Mendoza. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Mendoza goes 6'1", hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a third-round pick in 2023. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And that one almost got him. Volpe at first, one gone. Next pitch is popped up. Scope pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Back to the top of the lineup, Marco Mendoza, the next to hit. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. On the ground right side. It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Throws to second. The tag out. And now it's Jonathan Scope. A strikeout and a walk. 1-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And that one is gone. Jonathan Scope takes him deep. His second of the year, and we are all tied up. It's 2-2. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Marco Mendoza. Called strike right there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
And a pitch.
1 ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that one in the air center field. Mitchell makes the grab, and there's one away. So 1 out, nobody on. Next to hit, Jonathan Scope. He's already homered in this game. Lifted in the air, out to left. Mendoza hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Marco Mendoza. Trying to deliver as the hero. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Oh, 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Your turn right there. He's on the rope. Let's go. Drive him in.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-2. Outside.
Touch up. Drive him in right now.
2-2 now. Just misses there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Bottom of the ninth. Down a run and tying run on second base. Three-2. And he walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Here's Luis Guillorme. So now with one swing, this guy could end it. And here's a slow roller. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. 3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, the lefty, Carlos Rodon, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you...
Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Brewers. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Marco Mendoza. Right-hander kicks, deals. 2 balls, no strikes to count. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
And here it comes. And now the count filled up 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Check on the runner. Mendoza dives back in safely. Mendoza gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. And there's ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
It's Aaron Judge now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses. And
can't field it cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Two down. The other way. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, with the runner in scoring position right there on second base,
and now it's William Contreras. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Marco Mendoza. The walk and a run scored his first time.
Wait for a good one.
Singy Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Go to Yankees. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Yankees, Marco Mendoza. The pitch. That one missed.
Ball one, no strike.
Big guy, one time. Here you go.
In for a strike. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now it's going to be Marco Mendoza.
Marco Mendoza.
In the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down. Back in the Bronx. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Marco Mendoza. The pitch. And there's a ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Now 1-1.
Well, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one he does.
And 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him. And one away.
We know a variety of things can contribute to a player's success at any level of baseball. But what about channeling emotions? We've got mental performance